Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and welcome to today's video. This is Fantastic Looks 2023 number 11, I believe. Anyway, I want to use some ColourPop stuff today. I've got this rock candy palette that just came in, and I've got some other products that are in my collection that I want to use. I've got this Super Shock shadow called the Griffith, which is like this really pretty it's almost like a light lavender kind of color, grayish lavender. There it is, swatched on my hand right there. And so anyway, I'm just going to start out with some foundation. I've got this one here in the shade Fair, and it's pretty light. I did go in with a hydrating primer, and I may need to add some other foundation to this to darken it up, so because it is super light. So let me mix in this one from Yoma Beauty. It's called Fair Lady T2N, which has got a bit of yellow in it, and I think it's gonna mix well on the face with all of this. So we're just gonna mix-a-roo today. Alright, I'm gonna take a brush here and we're just gonna get with it. Get with it. And I'm putting the lighter shades like where I would normally highlight, and putting the darker shade out here in the outer perimeter, and we'll see how this all blends out. It's really kind of an experiment, but that's half the fun of makeup, is trying stuff, right? So let me blend this out and put on my eyebrows and concealer, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I did my foundation. I blended all that in and put on some ColourPop translucent setting powder. It's called the No Filter setting powder. And then I used the ColourPop eyebrow pencil in the shade Taupe and did my brows. And I haven't used any concealer yet, but I'm thinking that foundation was pretty covered up pretty well. So I'm just going to go right into bronzer, and I've got this single here. It's called CA Dreamin' for California Dreamin', and ColourPop's having a sale right now on their 6-pan cheek palette. It's like a Z palette, and if you purchase, you know, 4 or 6 blushes, highlighters, and bronzers to fill it up with, you get the palette for free. And then of course all the shades are like, if you buy 6 of them, it's like, it averages out to be like $5 and something a piece. It's a really great deal. So anyway, I'll have a palette soon because I did make that purchase. Anyway, there's the color of the bronzer, and I'm just gonna use this brush here and really bronze the face up, because this foundation is really light on me, and Mama needs some sun. I need some sun. I need some sun-kissed glow. So anyway, I ordered a couple of blushers, another bronzer, and a couple of highlighters. I think I ordered 3 highlighters. Anyway, that's all going to be here soon. And I think I'll wind up having 7 singles before it's over with. But anyway, I can swap them out in that palette. I've been keeping this little single in its little package, so it's not going to hurt to continue to do that. Anyway, the way their idea was 2 bronzers, 2 blushes, and 2 highlighters. But since I already had this bronzer, I bought an extra highlighter instead. Okay, I'm just taking with what's left over on the brush down here, just for a quick little, not really a contour, but just shaping the face a little bit. Just bringing a little color to the face. That's pretty good right there. Okay. I will do the blush and the highlight during the break. But for right now, I want to get into this palette. But I'm going to put this little bronzer back in its package and keep it safe and sound. Anyway, I've got this bag here that I'm keeping like some ColourPop products that I use all the time in. And then I have other containers for, you know, all my palettes and stuff. That's what, to me, that's what ColourPop's really all about, is eyeshadows and Super Shocks. Anyway, this is the Rock Candy palette. It's brand new. I've never used it. I've just done a few swatches. And so anyway, I thought I would create a look with this today. And so let me go into, let's see, let's find a good, let me go into this light gray here. And we're going to use that as a transition color. Oh, I forgot to put eyeshadow primer on. We got to have eyeshadow primer. So let me grab my eyeshadow primer, because we need eyeshadow primer. Gotta have it. Gotta have it for these colors to pop. ColourPop. We want our ColourPop to pop. So let me just do this real quick. If you want your eyeshadows to really show up on your eyelids, and you want the eyeshadow look not to fade, because they will fade throughout the day, use eyeshadow primer, and a good creamy one that's going to, you know, if you have oily eyelids, it's going to keep the oil at bay, and if you have dry eyelids, it's going to even out the moisture. You know, if you put this on evenly, it'll even out moisture on your eyelid, so that your eyeshadow or your pressed pigment, whatever you're using, will actually be the setting agent for this, and the color will just, you know, mix in with the primer and really adhere to the lids. Okay, making sure I'm going all the way out and all the way in. Awesome. This is the Beauty Crop Stuck on You. I love this stuff. It's amazing. There's other primers that I enjoy using as well, but this one right here, I use it all the time. Okay, now let's get into that light gray shade. It's called This or That, O-R-E. This or That. So anyway, I want to do, this is a cool tone palette, so I really wanted to do a cool tone look today. I haven't done like a gray or mauve toned look in a long time. I do purple looks a lot, but something that's really cool tone and mauve like, that has quite a bit of gray in it, I haven't really done one of those in a while. But this is going to make for a great smoky eye, and y'all know I'm all about the smoky eye. This brush is from Ace Butte. It's from the Palatopoli collection. So anyway, I'm just using this pretty gray here as a crease shade, transition shade, and just lay in and wash the color down. I think grays look really nice on people with blue eyes. Let me get a drink of water. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, now I want to use another gray shade. This is called So Tough right here in this lower right hand section. And this has quite a bit of pigment in it, so I'm going to be really careful with it. I'm using this fluffy brush. Woo! Look at this color. It's almost like a black. A really dark gray. So I'm trying to keep it contained, but boom. Boom! It is all the eyes. Okay. Wow. That's impressive. Anyway, I just went tap, tap, tap into the shadow and it just, boom, it was there. So here we go with the other eye. Let's see if I can get it to match. That's always the big challenge, trying to get, you know, everything blended to match on both sides. So this is going to make a really nice smoky eye. I think this eye is darker than that eye. Let me add just a tiny bit more. Right here in the deep part of the crease. And blend that up. And out. This is getting dramatic really quick. That shade is not playing, I'm telling you. That shade is not playing. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, let's find something smaller and more detailed here. Let's go into, let me use this Wing Me brush. I love this little brush. And I need, this sounds crazy, y'all, but I'm going to use this black. It's called Hot Spot. Here, let me show it to you. I mean, it's intense. Huh, right there. Yeah, black. I said black. So I'm just going to use the tip of the brush and just go right into it right there. In this deep section, this outer V. And just keep that in the deepest part of the crease. and just kind of build that section up a little bit, and then just smoke it up into the rest of everything else. Yeah. Yep, that's what I wanted right there. So I like to lay most of the product down right here in this outer corner and just concentrate that right there. And then once I feel like the product has been transferred off the brush and onto the eye, then I start to like blend over and up and out. Just to, you know, diffuse it a little bit and soften it and carry it over, you know, deeper into the crease. And then we can blend. Blend, blend, blend. That's the secret to a smoky eye. You don't want to see where one color stops and another one starts, like a definite line. You just want to, you know, it needs to be like a gradient. And I've got a little spot right here that needs just a touch more. Okay. I still feel like it needs more blending, but I'm going to stop right there and I'm going to grab a flat brush here. I'm going to use this one from e.l.f. and I want to go in with this Super Shock. It's called the Griffith 22D1, the Griffith, which is like a purpley mauve kind of color. And I really wanted to try this with this palette. I just think it would look good with the shades in this palette because it is so cool toned. And it's got like a icy kind of an effect. Here, let me try it with my finger. Probably get a better payoff. Just set this brush aside. And just bring a little bit of like of a lavender hue into this look with these grays and blacks. I feel like I need a pop of glitter glue or something. Let me use this base booster from BH Cosmetics. This is a really great product, and it should help this shimmer to pop. Let me just try a little bit of this right here in the corner. Okay, let me try some of that while it's wet. Get a little bit of a better payoff. Oh yeah. That's what I'm looking for. All right, let's try the other eye. All it takes is a little tiny smidge. And it just gives you that little bit of, you know, tackiness that helps the Super Shop to adhere. And you just build it up, you know, to the desired effect. Okay, let me find the cap before I lose it. Now let me go back to the brush and see if I can even this out. Okay. I feel like this look still needs more blending. Let me go back to that first brush that I used and just kind of just go over everything. That gray, that second gray that I used, has got quite a bit of like blue or purple in it. Okay, now let me work on this black shade just a little bit more. Let me find a smaller brush here. Let me use this one from LaRousse Butte, and I'm going to go into that second shade that I used called So Tough, and I'm just going to work on building that up just a little bit more because I feel like I lost it. That's better. All right, let's see what I can do with this other eye. Sometimes with these grays and blacks, you really have to work at blending and getting, you know, a distinction in the crease, because you have a tendency, I think I might have, you know, experienced a little patchiness there, and so I maybe over blended that shade that was in the crease. This shade right here is intense. Anyway, I wanted a gradient look, but I didn't want it all to look like the same color. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. All right, let's see here. Let's find a inner corner. Let me go in with this really pretty silver. It's like a icy white kind of a silver. It's called Solid up here in this upper corner. I think that'll be really pretty with this look. So let's see what happens. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. There's that pop I was looking for. It's metallic. That is pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to have to come back to that shade here in just a second. Now let me put something underneath the lash line. I need a little pop of something underneath there. So let me go in with that very first gray color that I used and see what that looks like underneath here. It's not really that dark, is it? Nope, it's not really that dark. All right, let me stop right there, and I'm going to use that same silvery shade right here and underneath the tear duct, just to continue that inner corner. And then I'm going to find me a black eyeliner and put that in the waterline, and I think that'll help that bottom lash line pop a better. This silver shade is life. I mean, boom. Look at that. Boom. Boom. We're going to have to come back to that shade. Okay, let me find a black eyeliner. I gotta find me a good one. Let's see if this will work. This is called Smolder. I don't think I've ever used it before. It's an eye kohl from Makeup Art Cosmetics. I don't know where I got this at. Let's just try this. I just put this in the waterline. I think a black liner in the waterline for a smoky eye looks good. Yeah, that looks good. And then when I get mascara and everything on, it'll just really bring the look together. That's a nice little eyeliner. I'm gonna have to come back to that. Okay. Wow, what a dramatic look. And I still don't have on any blush or highlighter. Anyway, I will do that. Let me do that with you guys. I'm gonna go off and do the lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I put on some mascara, and I went in with the Super Shock shadow, and I did a little bit underneath the lash line there, just to kind of emphasize that line a little bit. And now I'm ready to put on some blush. I'm going to use this one from Essence. It's called Pure Nude, the baked blush in the shade Cool Coral, which is a really pretty, like a pink color. And it has a really nice, like a sheen to it. And it's, I think this pink will go pretty with these grays and this black. And then I'm going to put a silver highlighter on top of that. Okay, so just some X's and O's, and blend that into the bronzer. Maybe a little bit here on the forehead with what's left over on the brush. And a little bit right here on the chin. Okay, now for highlighter, I'm going to use this one from Wet n Wild. It's called Diamond Lily. And it's a really pretty silver. And I think it'll go great with this look. So let's see what I can get going here. And then I gotta pick out a lippy. I think a real pretty pink would be pretty with this. Not bad, not bad. While I'm right here, let me put some of this highlighter right here underneath the brow bone. Just a little bit. We just need a little bit. Just a little bit of shimmer shimmer. Got this heavy metal kind of thing going today. So much fun. So much fun. Okay, that is pretty much the look. Let me find a lippy and I'll be right back. Okay, let's go in with this Moonlit. It's called Core, K-O-R-E, as a lip liner, and then I'm going to use a really pretty bright pink lipstick, liquid lipstick. I just want to contain the liquid lipstick with this liner, because it is a bright pink. Okay, it's this one here that I have from the Ace Butte Palatopoli collection. It's like a neon pink. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this and try to keep it contained. Because these bright liquid lipsticks like this they can get out of control really quick. This will dry down. This lip will dry down to a matte. Okay, now let's spray everything down. I got some Tarte Stay Spray here. awesome. That just really seals the deal on that highlighter. I love a good smoky eye like this. I really don't feel the need to wear false eyelashes whenever I'm wearing dark smoky gray and black shades like this, because it just really emphasizes the eyes really, really well without, you know, having to add that lash volume. So, not bad. Not bad. Okay, that was my first try at the Rock Candy palette. I have to say that I am super impressed with this gray right here. It is awesome. And this silver shade was the bomb. The Super Shock, I really had to work at it more than I thought that I would. But, I mean, I thought it would be lighter and brighter on the eyes than what it is. It's kind of a real muted, it's a really pretty color, but it's real muted. So the base booster really didn't change the brightness of the shade like I thought that it would. So anyway, there it is right there. Really pretty though. Really pretty, pretty, pretty. So there you go. There's my cool tone, heavy metal, you know, rock candy look from ColourPop. And that foundation warmed up real nice with the bronzer and everything. Okay, that's it for me today, you guys. You have to let me know what you think down in the comments. And give me a thumbs up on the video. Me and Mr. Fantastic say thank you very much. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome. Hope you all click subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can receive all my notifications for all my future uploads. I do lots of looks here on my channel, lots of skincare, Sunday night live streams, collabs, giveaways, all kinds of fun stuff. So anyway, I hope you'll stay and join my fantastic family. All right, I have a Patreon membership as well down below. You just click that and you can support me, and it buys me like a cup of coffee every month. It's really great. And I just pour all that right back into my channel. All right, you guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you today is my prayer, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.